Good morning, children. I hope you are preparing well. And today let us take up one more question paper of UPSC GAT English question paper. Let's start with the first question, and that's a spotting the errors. So you are familiar with the instructions that are given there. You have to find out the error in a part of a sentence. And this error may be in grammar, word usage, or idiom. So let's go to the first question. So let us take up this question. So let us bring this discussion to close. So where there is an error in this particular sentence, let us bring this discussion to close. It appears there is nothing wrong with this sentence, but remember that bring this discussion to a close. Actually, we use article a before close. Bring this discussion to a close. So therefore, C is wrong and the answer is C. Let's go to the next question. Each of them have a different version of the crime. Now each of them, if each is there, then what verb should be used? Whether it will be singular verb or plural verb. And remember that it will be singular verb. Each, whenever it comes, it has to be singular verb. So therefore, you have to use has. Each of them has a different version of the crime. So therefore, B is wrong there. The error is in B. I and Gopal went to meeting together. I and Gopal went to the meeting together. Now here, whether I should come first or Gopal should come first. That is the question here. So what will be the answer there? Gopal and I. Gopal and I went to the meeting together. So that will be the answer there. So Gopal and I went to the meeting together. So let's go to the fourth one. Latin is not only hard to write but also to read. Now, what is the answer there? Latin is not only hard to write, but also to read. I think there is no error. Latin is not only hard to write, but also to read. There is no error there in this particular sentence. So, let's go to the fifth one now. In most villages, the roads are rough, isn't it? Now, in most villages, the roads are rough, isn't it? Now, I have told you in the case of question tag, you have to think about the subject. And what is the subject there? The roads. See here, at the beginning, there is a prepositional phrase for confusion. In most villages. But this prepositional phrase is for confusion. So, here the subject is the roads. And after that, what? Helping verb, it has come are. So if are is there, what will be the negative form of are? Aren't. So if it's a positive, you have to make it negative question tag. Isn't it? Is negative. But if are is there, it will be aren't. Now aren't is there. And what is the subject there? Subject is the roads. Don't worry about the prepositional phrase. In most villages, that's a prepositional phrase. It is not subject. What is the subject? The roads. Subject is plural. So when subject is plural, if it is the road, it will come. The roads, they will come. Now you know what should be the question tag. The question tag will be, aren't they? So where is the error? Error is in C. So let's go to question number 6 now. Now this question quite often appears in the examination. Despite of continuing pain. She worked at her temporary summer job most of the week. Now here, whenever despite comes, be sure of will not come. Despite continuing pain. Despite continuing pain. So where is the error? Error is in A. In spite of, but despite, with despite of will not come. Despite continuing pain, it should be like that. So remember the grammatical rule there. So let's go to the next one. I think next one you are very much familiar with that. Whenever the phrase comes, it is always what? That will think over it. As soon the film started, I developed an irritating headache. So whenever as soon comes, it should be complete phrase. And what is that complete phrase? The complete phrase will be as soon as the film started. As soon as the film started, I developed an irritating headache. So it will be as soon as the film started, I developed an irritating headache. So it should be as soon as. The phrase will be as soon as. Okay, let's go to the next one now. He applied for an employment in an office. He applied for an employment. Employment office, fine. He applied for a job. So where is the error there? Error is in A. He applied for a job in an office. Okay, let's go to the ninth one now. Ninth one, we'll take up both. Ninth and 10th we can take up. These are the last two one in spotting errors. Last two questions in spotting errors. Though we drove fast, the train left before we could reach the station. Remember, before we could reach the station, that is in simple past. Though we drove fast. Though we drove fast. Earlier past, you want to compare with that. Then what will be the second clause? The train had left. If in one part, simple past is there, past indefinite is there, then in the second part, what should be there? What should be there in the second part? It should be past perfect. The train had left. The train had left. Though we drove fast, the train had left before we could reach the station. So error is in A. Let's go to the next one. One Indian virtue that has impressed me greatly and touched me deeply was Indian people's freedom of rancor. Now here, one Indian virtue that has impressed me. That's in present perfect tense. Present tense. Present perfect tense. So therefore, what should be there? Was should be there or is should be there? There should be is. Because it is relevant for all the times. And it is present perfect there. In the So here one Indian virtue that has impressed me greatly and touched me deeply is the Indian people's freedom of rancor. They can hate anybody. Whatever they feel bitter, they feel like criticizing, they can do all that. They have got that freedom. Now let's go to synonyms. So second question is dealing with synonyms. The convict's ingenuous explanation brought tears in every eye. Now ingenuous explanation. So here the convict was quite outspoken, frank. And that's why here candid would be the appropriate one. The enormity of the population problem is irksome. Enormity, huge problem. So vastness would be the right answer here. Vastness, that comes closer to that. So it's a synonymous word, vastness. Let's go to 13th and 14th one. Let's take up 13th and 14th one. Exaggeration of facts would always lead to confusion. So when you look at these options, the right option is amplification, amplify. The sound is amplified. You are exaggerating the facts there. So amplification will be the synonymous word. After his father's death, he became insolvent. He was not having enough money. So he was not having enough. So that means he became bankrupt. Let's go to the 15th one now. He induces human beings to want things they don't want. He persuades. Persuade would be a right answer here as compared to all other options given there. Persuades. Let's go to the 16th one here. His information is not authentic. Not so genuine and real. Both these words are quite coming closer. Real would be more appropriate here. His information is not so real. When you think about genuine diamond, okay, fine. So his information. So you can take up contextual meaning when you are confused with real and genuine, because both are the synonymous words. Then you think about the context, and contextually real would be a better option. He's not cut out to be a teacher. He's not cut out to be a teacher. He's not suited to become a teacher. The chief minister reprimanded the officers for their methods of handling the public. Reprimand. You'll be confused with B and C, scolded and disapproved. Now the chief minister, he has not disapproved the method, but what he is doing, he is scolding them. So more appropriate for reprimand will be scold. When scold is given that option, you can always go for scold. Okay, let's go to 19th one and 20th. Let's take up these two. Sin is the sole calamity that a wise man should apprehend, fear. Apprehensions, fear. So he should be afraid of sin. We must be proud of our cultural heritage. Heritage. Things we are from the past. What we inherit from the past. That is what is our heritage. Our tradition. Cultural heritage. Let's go to the 21st one. Now here we are going to take up some of the antonyms here. Here these are all opposite words now. 21st one. Again there are 10. So 10 spotting errors, 10 synonyms and 10 antonyms now. Complainant, defendant. That will be the antonym of complainant. Complaint, the one who complains, and the one who defends. In the court of law, also the defendant. Living in a solitary place brings in some kind of satisfaction. Solitary place, he's all alone there. Populous would be the antonym of that. They spent a disturbed night after hearing the tragic news. Disturbed night. So disturbed, peaceful. We have created a beautiful new house from out of the old ruin. Created. What will be the antonym of created? Destroyed. A large number of designer clothes are revolting. So here in this context it will be inviting, welcome. So probably attractive, inviting. Let's go to 26th one now. Though they are twins, they look very different. Twins. So what will be the opposite word? Similar. Recession. What is the opposite of recession? Inflation. Price rise. And sudden fall of prices. Recession. He finally considered that he was involved in smuggling. He considered means he admitted. And what will be the opposite word of admitted? Denied. The accused emphatically denied the charge in the court. So he has denied the charge. Then what will be the antonym of that? He accepted it. He admitted it or he accepted it. This cloth is a coarse of touch. Coarse, rough. So here they are asked antonym. So that's why delicate. That will be the appropriate word. So that will be the antonym of that. So let's go to the 31st one. Now here in the case of 31st, we are going to see rearranging the parts of the sentences. So let's see how to rearrange these parts of the words, parts of the sentences. Now let's go to the 31st one. And let's see 31st one. What will be the answer there in the case of 31st one? Even when well-informed people engaged in conversation, their conversation may be dull. So even when people engage in a conversation are well-informed, their conversation may be dull. So what will be the answer there? B is the answer there. And what is B? PRQS. Even when people engage in a conversation are well informed, their conversation may be dull. Now let's go to 32nd one. A pressure cooker, the fits tightly on the top. So what is that fits what? With a lid. So you can be sure that after yes what should come? Q should come. Yes Q. Where is yes Q? It's in A. Yes Q. Anywhere else? It's not there. So you have to think about those clues. So what will be the answer here? I am quite sure it may be A. Let's see. A pressure cooker consists of a very strong vessel made of an aluminum alloy with a lid that fits tightly on the top. That's right. PRSQ will be the right answer. Let's go to the next one now. See, you have to think about the subject first, how it will come. So here in the case of a pressure cooker, that is the subject. So think about that and then you'll be able to find out the correct order of the parts of a sentences. So let's go to the next one now. Now is it the aim of an argumentative essay? Let's see. So Q is the one. Okay, it is the aim of an argumentative essay. So let's read this. The aim of an argumentative essay. So after that what should come? The aim of an argumentative essay is to convince your reader that the position you have taken on a subject is right. So what will be the right answer? So Q, P, S, R. So where is the answer there? D is the right answer. So Q, P, S, R. D is the right answer. So let's go to 34th one. There's only one way the world can be in which made safe from the war. There's only one way in which the world can be made safe from the war. So here PRQS, is it there, that option? Yes, B is the right answer. PRQS. So let's go to the 35th one. The conspiracy got wind of the government. The government got wind of. Where is? Anyway, it's starting with R. The government got wind of. See, you have to think about the subject. The government got wind of the conspiracy. Got wind of the conspiracy. That is a phrase. That's an idiomatic phrase. Got wind of the conspiracy against the king's life. So B is the right answer. Think logically, you'll find the answer correctly. So logical conclusion is very important here. Then you have to think reasonably correct. Then you'll be able to find the answer there. So let's go to the next one. Now, time to death penalty is that the important objection to death penalty is that the important objection to death penalty is that. So you can start with any. So RP, anywhere RP is given. Yes, RP is given in C. RP. So let's try with C now. The important objection to death penalty is that it has not succeeded in preventing the crime. Absolutely correct. C is the right answer. Let's go to the next one now. Now choice carefully. Make your choice carefully. RP. Where is RP? RP is anywhere? RP is in D. Make your choice carefully when you want to use a graphic representation for your data. Make your choice carefully. Make your choice carefully. RP. Okay, you have to start with, when you want to use a graphic representation for your data, make your choice carefully. That's right. You can start with Q, yes, also, and that's why D is the right answer. D is the right answer. Okay, so it doesn't matter. You can start with RP or you can start with QS. Absolutely no problem. So sometimes, they will confuse you. Right, we'll go to the 38th one. You would like to see some changes, but let's see here, it does not cut much ice. Now he would like to see some changes in the curriculum. So changes where? In the curriculum. So changes it will not come. So he would like to see some changes in the curriculum. Can we start with P? But if we start with P, yes should come. Where is it? D, yes. Let's see here whether D is the right answer. you would like to see some changes in the curriculum, but as a junior lecturer, it does not cut much ice. That's right. D is the right answer. So D is the right answer. So right. Let's go to the 39th one. Now he simply starves even when there are good crops, but if the crops fail. Okay, where can we start? He simply starves. Okay, I think it's a PQRS. So yes, so it's correct order. He simply starves even when there are good crops, but if the crop fails, he lives from hand to mouth. So PQRS is right order. So let's go to the next one now. Providence had helped me to retain my true identity. I think you can start with Providence had helped, because change, that's a verb, then in the process, prepositional phrase. Providence had helped me to retain my true identity and in the process change the course of my life. That's absolutely correct. PQSR. Is that order? Yes. PQSR. B is the right answer. B is the right answer. So let's go to the passage now. Let's hurry up because there's time. So we'll go to passage 1 now. We'll just read out first because of the paucity of the time. Even in the most primitive societies, the great majority of people satisfy a large part of their material needs by exchanging goods and services. You can go through this passage. What we'll do now, straight away we'll go to the first question and just let's see whether you can give the answer for the first question. Now here, according to the passage, the great majority of people can satisfy their needs today by providing things for themselves, exchanging goods and services, concentrating on what they can do. So I think D is not the right answer. Is it B that is the answer here? B is the answer here. Exchanging goods and exchanging goods and services. I think it's quite clear from the first sentence itself. Right. Let's go to 42nd one. Exchange of goods becomes possible only when there is no specialization. Goods are produced in surplus. Primitive societies become modern. Individuals make things for themselves. So exchange of goods become possible. So you can exchange of goods. So I think here in the case of this, exchange of goods become possible. Yes, the right answer is goods are produced in surplus. Exchange of goods become possible only when goods are produced in surplus. If they are in surplus, then only we can exchange. That's right. So let's go to 43rd one. Specialization and exchange began when man started. I think it's quite clear when we are saying since men started living in communities, they have been satisfying their needs by means of specialization and exchange. Okay, that's quite clear from this. So here, living in communities. So D will be the right answer, 43rd one. So 44th one, exchange of goods and services becomes necessary because, I think here when you read that, it will be very clear from the passage that we cannot produce everything we need ourselves. Okay, D will be the right answer. Let's go to passage 2. And passage 2 you can go on reading, but just before reading that, we'll read the first question. The passage suggests that there cannot be another planet like the Earth, or other planets like the Earth mentioned only in stories. Maybe other planets like the Earth in this universe is a planet which is exactly like the Earth. What interests many people is the possibility of finding an Earth-like planet. So he's talking about Earth-like planet there, Earth-like planet. So what will be the answer there? When we are talking about Earth-like planet, yes, there, when you look at that, here, Earth-like planet. Are other planets like the Earth mentioned only in stories? Okay. What interests many people is the possibility of finding an Earth-like planet, and many science fiction stories have been woven around the possibility of they existing now. Okay, we find in the stories only, right? So there are other planets like the Earth mentioned only in stories. So let's see whether B is the right answer. The hypothesis about the possibility of planets parallel to the Earth gets its strength from the fact that the scientists have discovered them, books have been written about them, and then the planetary system exists. Many people have shown interest in. So the answer is the planetary system exists, right? So there are, what is possible if planetary systems are common as they seem to be, is the existence of planets. I think it is quite clear from that third sentence itself that the planetary systems exist. So let's go to the 47th one. The statement, if life had gained a foothold on such a planet, means that if there is a life on a planet, it would be like ours. We go there, we can develop it like this. So here when you, so if there's a life on the okay, I think if life had gained a foothold, if it is possible that life closely paralleling our own planet, so what will be the answer there? Yes, A is the answer there. If there is life on the planet, it would be like ours. Okay, A is the answer there. In the case of 47th one. Here, let's see the third one, a little bit confusing. The doctor is coming in a minute, Inspector, said Miss Smith. Yes, thank you for phoning, Miss Smith. It was very kind of you. The lady's name is Mrs. West, you say. Yes, that's right. So somebody is investigating. And what about Miss West? Dr. West, Inspector? Oh, I see. Well, Dr. West then. Do you know where he is? Not exactly Inspector. He never told Mrs. West where he was going. You see, they hated each other. What do you mean? Well, Dr. West thought that Mrs. West was in love with another man, and everyone knows Dr. West went to see another woman. The conversation appears to be taking place in a street where an accident has just occurred, in a hotel where Mrs. West suddenly became ill, in Mrs. West's house where the police are inquiring, in Mrs. West's house where a theft has been. See here, Mrs. West is not well. So Mrs. Well is ill. So Mrs. Well is ill. You can infer from that probably the conversation has taken place where? In a hotel. So the answer, I think it's quite clear there. Now here the place they have not mentioned, but you can infer because Mrs. West, there is a doctor there, and somebody is sick. Mrs. West is sick there. Suddenly she has fallen ill there, and she is being inquired. Okay, so hotel. So B is the right answer. So you have to infer that. Inference is very important. The question the inspector asks are inquisitive, foolish, disturbing, searching. So he's inquiring means he will be inquisitive. He's inquiring. He's asking number of questions. So he's inquisitive. Let's go to 40. Let's go to the last question. You see, they hated each other. What do you mean? The inspector seems to know Dr. West's secret. Surprised to get the information, not to have understood Miss Smith, not impressed by Miss Smith's information. Just let's go to the passage. Doctor is coming. Okay, so somebody's. Thank you. It was very kind of you. Lady's name, White. So from this, it's quite clear that he was very surprised. You see, they hated each other. He's quite surprised. And he's inquiring. He's trying to find out all that. And he's surprised to get that information. And then, what do you mean? Yes, from that only, he's trying to get more and more information. Fine. So the answer is B. Surprised to get information. Prepare well. Go through all these videos again and again. Listen to them. Become familiar with rules. More you solve these question papers, better you become. Few days are left. Very few days. Study well. Try to get into NDA. Become officer. Thank you. Goodbye.